All right, gang, welcome back. We are in the early game, mid-game, transitional game, and we are trying to get our settler in place here and potentially bring another settler in here. We were trying to do a eureka moment for mathematics in building 3 different districts. We've already built an encampment. We're going to get this Hansa finished very quickly, but I don't think we're going to get any of them ready for... Wow. The first one that was going to be... What's the word I'm looking for? A commercial hub was going to be this one, and that's going to finish in 9 turns, so we are not going to get that eureka moment anyways. I'm not sure why I didn't do my math right on that, but that's unfortunate. We'll put a pin in that as we continue beelining. Mathematics is our next in line. Games and Rec, I think we are beelining. Or is our next in line also? Are we beelining anything? Yes, we are beelining to feudalism to get the newly trained builders get 2 extra build actions. And Games and Rec is being, along the way, we'll go for this Colosseum possibly. Which is that an ancient or classical era? Wonder? How would you know? Let's see here. It's down medieval era. Oh! Alright. Renaissance era. Uh-oh. Classical era. So it looks like it would be a classical era thing. What was the other one? I'm trying to build the Petra, which is over here. And the Petra is mathematics, and that is classical into medieval. So that's a classical era. So hopefully my card should work that I put in 1 round too soon. I should have put in the purchase card here last time. Where is it? Put in the production one or the cost of purchasing a tile, because I've been purchasing tiles. Why is it only 70 gold right now? Last time it was 200 gold. Sometimes that thing... what's going on with that? Well, I don't know. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to micromanage it any more than that. I made the mistake in the last one, so here we lament my mistakes and leave a comment below if you see I'm doing anything stupid, by all means. But we're not going to get the Eureka moment, so we're not worried about that. What we are worried about is bringing this online as a commerce section. So we're going to get this builder who was standing by up there to see if we can just strip the stuff bare and then put our commercial district in the meantime. We have a Hansa already built, and it is working on a workshop to be even more productive. Over here in New Berlin, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Get a Hansa going on production here as well. Let's take a look at what they've got. They've got water, but not a great amount of water. So, an aqueduct would be quite nice here as well, but we can do that here, presumably, and quite possibly later. A nice harbor might work out here. It's not really getting much from here, but it could work out. The whole point of getting this and this was to secure all of this production land over here. To produce what? Let's get ancient walls going again. We're just building walls over every city because our city, and we'll chop, and then we'll grab these mines, and then those will become mines, and we'll figure out a way to presumably get these 2 into some type... Well, that mountain's going to be in the way. Maybe these 2 into the capitalism, commercial, and production system. And I do not know, but what we do know is we want to be able to settle that next turn. Well, we've pissed off Caesar, and if he thinks he was mad about that, he's going to be really mad about what's about to happen. Let's go. Right here. Oh, look at that. It's the one place I can settle that has fresh water. All right, so I knew that was going to happen. I know it was going to piss him off. Let's go back up here, and oh, he's no longer a friend with us. Let's say, hey man, we're really, really sorry about what happened here. How about we give you some diamonds for 30 turns as a gift, and yeah, we'll just do that. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm sorry, and let's make sure we tell everybody that we're still friends. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're settled. We're done with our early game predictions as far as settling goes. We have one more that's kind of buffered in, so unless you beeline over here, then we'll have to really talk about it, Caesar. But I think you're all right where you are. Choosing production for the new Trier? No, Cologne. Always double check. What is Cologne about to do? Oh, shoot, I might as well get all Hansas in place and then come back with the commercial districts, even though those were supposed to do happen faster. Oh, I can't until I get a population of 4, which will be a while. Ha ha ha! It's a good thing I did that. So Let's get production going, son. Even though commercial was first, the cheapness, the value of purchasing the Hansa is so great that I can't overlook it. It exponentially increases. It's a runaway leader mechanism, if you can call this leading, down at the bottom of the map. You know, we also have some rainforest places too. Where is this? Mains? The second main? All right. We can get their Hansa going, and their Hansa would be in a spot that's appropriate for it already. So we've got the walls up. Yep. Let's go ahead and get your Hansa going. Yep, I do want to build a Hansa there. All right, so we'll get those up, and then we'll build the commercials afterwards, and then we'll start making so much money. There is something to do with a discount on purchasing districts if it's not the primary district or secondary district. The least likely you have built a district, the more likely it is to be valued the first time you build it. As far as the actual cost in game goes, without regard to the strategic cost of implementation. Trier, I presume, possibly mangling the name. I don't know where I would put a Hansa. I really, really don't. There's only one guy here. He's probably working the heck out of this place here. More ancient walls to get ready. Ready for the combat. Straight up, get ancient walls going. And double check this system here. 3 housing. So it needs fresh water too, which we'll get via aqueduct somewhere, you know. It's just, we're gonna have to be careful about how we do that. Let's just get our fortifications in place, just in case Rome gets a wild hair after having settled so close to them, and despite our LARPing group's best efforts. What are my cards looking like? Settler production. Oh, wait, why did I stop? Did I stop? Do I have a settler underway somewhere? Hold on, let's check here. No settler underway. Heidelberg. Oh boy. All right, hold on. No settler underway. Aachen. Settler underway. Okay, so that settler was ready. Uh-oh, I completely forgot. So I've given up however many turns of workshop I missed out on to get this settler going, because we want them cooking over there. And yes, I realize that all of my cities are going to be, my main city is going to be down 1. All of my cities are basically going to have 2 or 3 people in them, you know. Except the one that's going to need the production to get that Petra going as we enter into the early middle game in the next episode. This one is the, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, this one is the early game, middle game, transition game. Oh boy. It occurs to me that I'm also making this Coliseum, right? So I need to start thinking about flat land where it might be able to go with an entertainment district. Entertainment district. Coliseum, that gets all of these guys, so that might be where this goes. Probably. These guys are a little far away, you know. Cologne, get there. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be in here, so if we're going for it, you know. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say here for that, if it happens, right? Because here would then be an entertainment complex. You know, okay, if that happens. Yeah, I think, okay, those are some additional mid-game planning plans in place. Look at this! We got, our wall is built, and those barbarian warriors have been a little too close. Aachen, do you not have the walls to destroy any people with? I see you're surrounded by walls. Are they just not in range? I don't know. Next turn. They are stealing our science away. I didn't like that. Back here, you guys get out of here. Where's my builder? How close is he? 1 turn away. All right, the middle game transitional entertainment complex for amenities is ready to go. +2 housing. We will have 2 specialty districts in all of them, so this could be our late-term housing solution as well. Do we want to change any policies right now? Are we building a classic wonder? How soon will we be building a classic wonder? Very soon. How soon would a change in things happen? I mean, I could take one of these, get that 20% discount for a little while. I'm so close to that decision, though, now, anyways, that I don't think it matters. But that's something to consider. Let's get, where are we at? Production here. Can we finish the commercial hub? Is that what we were working on? I think we should. And then their Hansa goes here. So they need to buy this tile and build their own Hansa there. Can they buy that tile? If I were, man, 80, or do I stick in the thing, do it, 5 turns later, pop in the Petra? Yeah, man, that's some micromanaging, but let's do it. All right. Changing the policy. Reducing the cost of purchasing. You're coming back in just a little bit there. Oh boy. Confirm it. Yep. Alright. Here we go. Military training in 5 turns. Okay, I just did that for a reason. To purchase a tile. And why do I want to purchase a tile? For this guy to do his thing and build a Hansa. Yoink. 64. There you go. Okay, now Heidelberg, home to the Heidelberg equation, will now build this. And I see the numbers that are reflected, but once these commercial hubs come online, that should be huge, you know. So we're gonna do that. Uh-oh, Rome's walking around over here. I don't know how I feel about that, but even if they were to plop one down in here, you know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Couldn't do it there. 1, 2, 3. It would have to be like here. And frankly, that's acceptable, you know, to me. So I don't mind that so much. My builder's almost there. We're about to do some science here on this turn. All right, builder. You can make a mine, but you can't strip it. Come on, dude. I am so mad right now that that's not working. All right, so if that's commercial, well, fudge, man, fudge. Well, fudge, you know. It is what it is. It has to be a mine now. Iron has enabled you to build better weapons and stronger armor. Well, all right. Let's go take a look at that. Iron working, huh? Into the civics tree. I think that was back here somewhere. Yeah, we got boost there. So that turns it into another quick thing if we need to do that. We are beelining mathematics to get this Petra unlocked. All right, this guy apparently still has 3 builds left. I guess I built them with 4. A little frustrating that I wasn't able to vacate that land for that commercial hub, but maybe in the future I'll be able to, so let's leave it there, I guess. What else can we do? This settler's almost ready. This guy's almost ready to start getting super productive. You know what? Let's just keep this builder on standby. Always nice to have a builder on standby for something. Don't know what you want to do with them. Just stand by. Stand by, homie. There's a lot of stuff that's about to happen, so let's let that happen. Go boink. Alright, we've unlocked the mathematics, so we've got the Petra wonder we can work on, and simultaneously to that, we've unlocked military training, which will allow us to change our policy back, so that was ancient and classical wonders, as it is been determined. Gabamo! Classical wonders. My settler's almost there. We're about to have a whole bunch of cities, so we're going to go ahead and ramp that. Let's go ahead and see what that did to our settler. Still 2 away. We're okay with that, right? We're still okay with that. Research. What do we got going on our tech tree? Let's open it up. We just did mathematics. We've got apprenticeship. We're now transitioning into the early middle game. So this is the late early game, early middle game transition into what are we thinking after this, right? Really, what are we thinking? We're thinking we're going to get this settler over here. We're going to build up a whole bunch of Hansas and commercial hubs so that we could take advantage of this unique synergy. The Hansa is cheap, and when it's next to commercial hubs, it gives you even more bonuses. So we're going to get that synergy going. We're going to repair this. We're going to get this established. We're going to get that Petra building in the early middle game. But right now, can we make horses cavalry? We start thinking about going abroad, maybe German boats. You know, combat strength when fighting on ocean tiles. How many times are you going to do that? How many city-states are going to be right on the border, right? So how do we get to a U-boat? Let's take a quick peek at that. Just so we can kind of... Maybe we want our tech to go in a certain direction. Did I spell that right? I did. I just looked at it backwards when I went up there. It's unique to Germany. That's me. Replaces the submarine. Upgrades from a privateer. How do you get submarine? Submarine is electricity. Electricity is over here, right? Do we have it in the immediate? Nope. All right, so if we beeline electricity, holy cow. So that's our late U-boat path, if we beeline that now, which along the way opens up sailing, which we'll find useful very soon, into cartography, which will allow me to embark and navigate ocean tiles, cool. Into max production, I have the Hansas in place, so this opens up the shipyard, which means even more production, which is awesome. But this production comes from the harbor, so I don't know if I'd be able to build it, right? Requires a harbor, does that say anything? Yeah. We could kick back at some point for... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Celestial navigation. You know, it's 2 turns plus 8 turns. If we do all this, it'll be along the way. It'll be super fast to just bam, bam, bam. And then we'll get that going. Square rigging, more movement out nautically, and then more a big industrial here. So we can put that, I think it needs to be next to a river. Yep, next to an industrial zone. And all the mines and quarries will be huge. So, as we steam power into electricity. That feels like mines and quarries and a river. Mines and quarries and a river. You know, so we might have it industrialized up here. Mines. Late middle game planning for the Ruhr Valley. That's ambitious. All right, so that's our tech tree path for the middle game in line. Let's see about our civics tree. Now that we've popped back to that, do we want to wait until they get to us before we go defensive tactics? Or do we want to start a naval tradition? No, we want to get feudalism. Why aren't we beelining feudalism? What happened there? Did I take a shortcut somewhere? I don't think so. I think I'd skipped off it on accident for something. We're beelining feudalism to get those build actions so that when all of these cities are populated, we'll just figure out where they need builders, put in the builder card, and boom, builders, and then take out the builder card and send the builders where they need to be. The LARPing skirmish over here continues to increase. So let me start bringing these guys down in here as we prepare for the great LARPing opportunity. Burning through the sailing line now. Our builders can now disembark. That's important. We can build a galley, and we can improve with our builders the fishing locations out here so that they produce more food. Where are we at here? This is Aachen, ready to go. Come on, let's get this repair going. Let's get this guy standing by, and alert. This guy standing by and alert. This guy beelining to here. It won't be on the coast, but we're going to resolve that issue later. I hope. Hey, Wilhelm learned that Rome has declared war on Amsterdam. Dude, what are you doing? Why are you so mad at Amsterdam? Where do we got here? Ulm, you know what you're doing. You are building the Petra. Because we have the card in place. Let's remove that chip. Right? Do we have the card in place? Yep, I sure do. And now this builder, wait, that's a settler, almost did it. This builder up here to, let's chop this one first, and we'll work our way around. I should probably chop that one afterwards so I get more faith, but I think I'm going to chop those two and that one. Well, how many chops do I have? I don't like dabbling in faith. I've got 3 chops. I'm going to leave the big forests here. I'm going to go after these little guys. Yeah, I think it's boom, boom, boom. So I might as well do it in that order. Watching my settler move across here. Rome is into it with Amsterdam right now. And frankly, I got that. He's not asking for my help, so I'm not helping them. But you do you, Rome. All right, this dude. He can chop 25 production and 25 food, which will help me get people also. Let's keep an eye on our Petra, 50 turns. Down to 46. It's only removing 4. That's not great. And it's going to kind of slow down that food. But you know what? We're going to keep whittling away at it as we circle around and get all that stuff out of there. Mains. The second main. I do believe I said I was going to continue working up the production line of things until such time as I feel like plopping down all the commercial hubs simultaneously and getting them knocked out, son, because the Hansa production will help so much. And look at this. This is a mine. That's a mine. Did I turn that into a mine? Is that why I can't place on top of it? Because it's a mine already? If I were to do a commercial hub, I can still put it there. So it's not because it's a mine. It's not because it's a mine. It's because it's something else entirely. Okay, so see, sometimes things go weird in this frickin' game. Over here, choosing production. Where? Heidelberg. What do we want to do with you? All right, we got to get this completed for the first one, right? So you're underway doing your thing. But when we get to 4, we're going to bam into the 1-2 combo here. Get that done, son. Trier, what are we working on here? Do we want to build a Hansa? I delayed that as many rounds as I thought I needed to, but apparently I didn't. No amenities, no food surplus. Let's take a look. Builder over here could get a mine, and some food, and it could chop. And if those are mines, that might be a mine. What's the boat I wanted to make? Can I make a boat? I can make a horseman. 2 horses. I have 1. Oh, no, you're kidding me. So is this the only horse work for encampments over here? Oh, man, I'll have to figure that out next time. You guys who know combat, let me know, because I'm not a combat guy. I just know that this dude wants to do combat. And frankly, man, I think I'm at a good stopping point because I don't know what I'm going to do with this Hansa. I'm going to plan this out in between episodes. If you want to see that, be sure to subscribe for that coming real soon. And if you can't wait that long, be sure to check out the playlist on the bottom left that starts from the pregame, then it goes to the very early game, the very middle early game, no, the very early game, the early game, etc., etc.